a titanium case, a carbon dial, a carbon bracelet, or that's not really a bracelet, I'll come to that in the video, and a very, very lightweight clasp. This is a kind of the modern DNA of the traditional brand Aristo. You want to learn more about that? Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Watch Maxie's Watch Videos. My name is Axel. I'm glad to have you on the show. The watch I present today with the titanium case and the carbon dial and a very special bracelet and a lightweight clasp is for me the kind of the new and modern DNA of the traditional brand Aristo. Aristo plays around a lot with designs and materials, and this particular watch is typical for the modern Aristo brand as far as I perceive the brand. The Aristo titanium carbon with the number 5H83 is empowered by an ETA 2824-2 and has a diameter of 41 millimeter and a water resistance of 5 bar equaling 50 meter. The watch has a thickness measured by myself of 10.5 millimeter. The lug width is 20 millimeter and the lug to lug span is 47.8 millimeter. The watch weighs, including the carbon bracelet, and this is a kind of barrette, a stay bolt fixed tool. It doesn't bend around the wrist other than the curve you see here. On my wrist it sits really comfortable, but you can't change the radius. The crystal is a mineral crystal, which is fine. However, I personally do prefer sapphire crystal. The crown is a pull and push crown, no screw down crown, and the case is bead blasted. So let's see how the watch sits on the wrist. For this I had to take off my Laco Frankfurt GMT, which I had on my wrist for today. And let's see how this watch sits on the wrist. It is a real lightweight, sits comfortably on the wrist. Not the usual design. I do like it. Really nicely made, and it fits well on my wrist. Nicely done. The total highlight is the dial. The dial with the carbon structure. It shivers and changes, and from some angles it looks like the indices don't touch the carbon surface, as if they were floating over the carbon surface. Really, really nicely made. Something I don't have on any of my watches, and absolutely great. I really, really do like it. Totally great, and of the usual design and materials I have seen. If I were forced to criticize something, it would be the clasp. The clasp is, as far as I can see it, strictly designed to reduce weight. The complete watch, including the stay bolt carbon bracelet in the fixed position, the watch case and everything, weighs 74 grams, and the clasp and the end pieces here are folded steel sheet or folded titanium sheet, not massive at all, which makes the whole unit extremely lightweight. However, I would have been happy to pay a few euro more and have something more massive, more robust here. I do not think in any terms that this construction doesn't work in a day-to-day life, and it won't hold the watch on your wrist. No, not at all. But just for my personal feeling and perception, I would have preferred something more massive and bold on that side. However, the whole watch would have been heavier then. And with that, we've got an extremely lightweight watch here, which looks absolutely great. Let's have a look at the watch in no light conditions. First, switch off video light number 1, then switch off video light number 2, and this is the titanium carbon watch at night. As you can see, the luminescent color is not very equally painted on the indices and the hands. So my assumption is that the brightness and duration of the luminescent power is not extremely high. I would say the strength of that watch is in other areas, material and design, not necessarily in the readability at night and the luminescent power. I always present watches which I think are in a really affordable price range, combine it with my personal view and my personal opinion. If you like that, look forward to the next videos to come. There is a lot in the pipeline and I hope they are as interesting as the previous ones have been and I enjoy them. Cheers, Axel.